ورحمة من الله تعالى وبركاته. قبلنا إحدى المهمات الثانوية وهي الملهى. منذ أن عشت تلك الليلة البصيرية منذ 20 عاما تقريبا، عندما قمت أنا وصديقي جيرالد بزيارة أحد الملاهي لم تعد موجودة في مدينة التي كانت جميلة في وقت ما. أتوقع بشدة لامتلاك أحد هذه الملاهي في يوم من الأيام، وعندما ترك لي المعروف باسم الوغد الكبير منهز في وصيته أصبحت إلى الآخر. طيب، قبل هذه المهمة وكنت نصل لنرى ما فيها.
Your papers. So strange.
ها هي السيدة.
So good to see you.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My. Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll
شكرا.
try not to damage it. So long.
قابل اليوم بقرب المنزل بعد حلول الظلام. طيب،
Finally made it.
طيب.
Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
طيب.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
المنتقم القرمزي.
More like the crimson asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Dandelion!
On guard!
I mean...
قاتل المنتقم القرمزي.
I've been hit! Ow!
Quickly! You shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
قابل اليوم في طيب، لنستدعي روتش. نلتقيكم بعد أن نصل إلى المكان الذي سوف نقابل فيه دادليون. إلى هناك. قد وصلنا إلى زولتان. طيب، قابل دادليون في الصباح الباكر في الحكارة. طيب، يبدو أنه لابد لنا من التأمل حتى الصباح الباكر.
Don't know how to
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See? It's all peach. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
جيد.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Get out. You've known him longer. Say something.
إن الملهى مسارح يجب أن يكون تصميم مسرحيا. سنرسم طراز خضر المرأة. الملهى يفعل داندليون هذا من أجلك فأنت من تقررين. طيب.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret is a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
بسرعة.
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. I'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
أعتقد هذا.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals.
جيد.
I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
أعثر على داندليون. المسافة تبعد حوالي 130 قدم. نلتقي بعد أن نصل إلى هنا. بدأت المسافة تبعد حوالي 20 قدم. لنصل للعثور على داندليون. ها هو.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
داندليون في مشكلة.
Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice!
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
جيد.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
تحت السجادة. كيف تعرف؟ لنعرف.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
لنرى حواس الويتشر. ها هو.
Now where would she...
Not here.
طيب.
Not here. Ah, the key. See you soon.
اعثر على روتليك واحصل على اللافتات. المسافة على بعد حوالي 200 قدم. نقبل بعد أن نصل إلى هناك. ها قد وصلنا إلى روتليك، هذا بعد رحلة طويلة. أين هو؟
Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable psalm in the red, but you shan't back out on the lick.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my
طيب.
art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. But tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. Now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
طبعا سأفوز بالسباق من أجلك.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You are that good a rider?
Far from
أكيد.
the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
لا تخذل يا روتش.
Come on.
شكرا على التشجيع، شكرا. روتش بدأ يتعب. قد فزنا.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
وهو
Fine.
كذلك.
See you there.
ارجع إلى داندليون. طبعا سوف نرجع إلى داندليون.
All right. Your powder's dead.
طبعا استخدمنا السفر السريع حتى أصل بسرعة إلى داندليون.
We start in G major and...
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the
جيد.
wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
متى يكون
Guess
الافتتاح
everything's
الكامل؟
ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We'll start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
لا شكرا.
Thanks, but I'm not really in the mood.
Have it your way. I, on the other hand,
طيب.
will drink. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking,
He's all right.
and she say anything about me?
إنك سميت فحملك رائحة سيئة. لقد أثنت على عقليتك. لا أتذكر.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
واحمرت وجنته خجلا.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
أوه خبر سيء.
She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you
تشوت.
are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
واو جريمة.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree?
In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this.
ابحث عن الوقت. طيب.
And kill him.
Kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
خرجنا بقصة ودخلنا في قصة أخرى.
Victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
لنذهب طبعا.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully
إذن يبدو أن المهمة قد انتهت لأني أرى مهمة أخرى.
I tried to get the
لنرى ما
to
سيحدث
no avail, so I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists. You're in the market for...
Hear that?
Been hearing you
نتبع
for
هذا
a
الشخص
while.
ونرى.
Draw your weapon.
Excellent fool!
Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
يقول بريسيلا قد تلتئم جروحها لكن ما يقلقه هو صوتها. لنرى.
Take the ladder.
طيب.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Custody. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
نرى هل المهمة موجودة هنا. طيب مهب الويتشر. طيب المهمة أصلا غير موجودة.
But of course. Yes.
طيب.
What is it?
Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Let's keep looking.
طيب لنستمر في البحث.
Human. Wrong body type. Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
طيب لم يعد شيء هنا. هل ننصرف؟
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
الرأس.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
ربما.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer
طيب.
gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
Oh.
So it
بشع.
seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
طيب نفحص شيء آخر.
Let's
الجذع.
examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Look at his
اليدان.
hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
اقتلعه أحدهم ربما لس. ربما.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
أنت محق على الأرض.
Right. Never mind. Alright. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
عقابات لا أرغب في مشاركة أحد. طيب.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer.
Oh.
And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near...
يبدو أن الجثث لها جامع.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
طيب وكذلك.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there.
إذا
But I
تفرق.
shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
واو. شخصية هوربيت بريك. تم تحديث عملية الخطايا المهلكة. طيب يبدو أن لها مهمة. الخطايا المهلكة. مهمة دخلت فجأة لنا نعرفها. لهذا سوف ندخل إليها. طيب هي الخطايا المهلكة. مهمة تبدأ جديدة. مهمة جديدة تبدأ من نهاية مهمة الملهى. لهذا سوف ننطلق إليها. مهمة الملهى تنتهي هنا. نلتقيكم إذا بإذن الله في مهمة الخطايا المهلكة. إلى ذلك الحين نستودع